Hello, MJDZJ. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Welcome, what does that mean? From India. Nice to meet you. How are you, by the way? Hello. Just one sec. Can you hear me now? Hello. Yes. Oh, I'll use a mic today. Okay. I want to use this mic because I may introduce some standing pose, like Qigong Tai Chi style. You see, after all these years of meditation, I found that how to get centered as soon as possible is really important. All the techniques are helping you to center yourself. Our mind, are so active. It travels from yesterday to tomorrow, from 5 years ago to next week. It travels. So how to center our mind, how to calm our mind is really, really important. So traditionally we use breathing, breath work, inhale, pause, exhale, pause, inhale to your stomach area, abdominal breathing, pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. You recognize the falling of your stomach and pause, 1, 2, 3, and inhale again. The rising of your stomach to the maximum 100% and pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Just relax yourself. to the minimum 0% and pause. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, the rising of your stomach or lower abdominal area to its fullness. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale again. Relax. And you can follow your own rhythm. You notice your breathing. You're alive. You're present, which is our essence. I heard that Qigong raises your aura or vibration, that it makes your eyes glow too. Yes. So the Qigong basically is help help ourselves to let the mind and body meet together. Rendezvous. So for non-meditators, their mind and body are separated, right? Qigong or any meditation, any traditional techniques are try to make your mind and body meeting together. For example, based on the connection point is your breathing. Inhale, pause, exhale. So while you're attentive to your breathing, your body mind meets, right? Meet together. So in this way, you don't waste your energy thinking unnecessary things, thoughts. So your mind is back to your body. Raise your energy or vibration to a level. If you continue to do it or cultivating it, the energy will raise up to a level that makes your eyes glow. Yes, you're right. Makes your body glow, actually. Rejuvenate your face. I found this helpful for myself. For example, I'm 53. Okay, this year is 53. So my face is okay. Some wrinkles, but it's under control. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, I feel I'm energetic. I'm young. My energy is boosted. Even now, I'm talking to you. Part of my attention is in the body. It's within the body, especially the lower dantian area. The lower dantian, there's a like area around or below or underneath your belly button. So that's the lower dantian area. Even I'm talking to you, my attention is partially around that lower dantian area, or sacral chakra, the lower abdominal area anyway. So in this way, my energy is not scattered. Okay, even I'm talking to you, my energy is partially preserved like talking to you, listening to music, or watching this world. I'm centered. That's why I'm say what I say. How you center yourself. How if you can center yourself as fast as you could. Actually, you're always centered, but the mind always goes away. Travels to the past, the future, to yesterday. To 10 years ago. But meditation is to try to help you center yourself as pure observer. Can you feel it right now? You know you are here. You are alive, present. And maintain this self-luminous knowing as long as possible. Maintain this self-knowing. And all the energy will come back to you. That's how you boost your energy. It's very easy, actually. You see, the principle is very easy. Inhale, pause, exhale. You notice your breathing. If you are calm enough, you notice your heart is beating. Hello, Adam. Thanks for coming. Yeah, just be present to feel your breathing. Inhale to your low dantian or stomach area. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Slowly, gentle abdominal breathing. And pause. 1, 2, 3, and inhale again. You find the rising of your stomach while you inhale and pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, and gently exhale again. You find the falling of your stomach area and pause. 1, 2, 3, and inhale. So this is your anchor. The breathing is your anchor point. It's like a sailing boat travels month in the ocean and back to harbor. Okay, something like that. And while it's getting to the harbor, it drops a anchor, right, to stabilize the boat. The breathing is the anchor point that can stabilize our mind, our body mind as one. Can you connect with your breathing now? This is the first step of any healing. If you are not centered, that means you are disturbed. Once we are disturbed, we may get easily become, anxious, depressed, angry, sad, whatever the emotions are. Once you are centered, you feel more, you think less. Yes, that's my quote today. Feel more, think less. Feel your breathing. We take this for granted for many, many, many years. Feel your body, the body sensations, the sitting sensation, the talking sensation, the listening sensation, any sensation, okay? Heat, warm, tight, relax. How do you feel? I bet you feel eased. You feel you are clear. Clear means it's like you're not disturbed. You're just clearly observing the body, the mind, the world. You are at home now. Okay, since you are calm, it becomes calm. Let's introduce this Lü Dongbin. So, as I told you, for the past 10 or 12 years, I more focused on Buddhism. Now my attention is kind of shift to Daoism. Daoism, if at the biggest, if there's any difference, the difference between Daoism and Buddhism is that Buddhism focuses on more on the mind, you know, and Daoism starts from the body. Actually, there's a lot of common area, but yeah. So if you talk about Daoism, Lü Dongbin is one of the masters. You cannot neglect. You cannot ignore. So if you look at this Wikipedia link, let's just copy paste here again. I will read it for you. Just maybe a short page here. Lü Dongbin is a legendary Chinese scholar and poet who lived during the Tang Dynasty around 600 to 900, basically. Yeah, 618 to 907, whose lifetime supposedly spanned 220 years. Wow, that's a very long longevity. Elevated to the status of the immortal in the Chinese cultural sphere by Daoist. He's one of the most widely known of the group of deities known as the Eight Immortals. 八仙, so in Chinese we say 八仙. Eight Immortals. Lü is also a historical figure. There was such person in history, and mentioned in the official history book, History of Song Dynasty or History of Song. Song Dynasty is the dynasty followed after Tang Dynasty. I think it's between 600 to 1100. He is widely considered to be one of the earliest masters of Neidan. Neidan, if you go, is a internal alchemy. It's very beautiful. It's the very Chinese. It's very Chinese, yeah. Neidan, the internal alchemy, is an array of esoteric doctrines and the physical, mental, and spiritual practices that Daoist indicates used to prolong life and create an immortal spiritual body that would survive after death. Okay, wow. Basically, when death comes to the body and you choose when and where to leave, something like that. You can leave or you can die consciously to die. Wow. That's why it intrigued my interest in the Daoist practice. Actually, in Buddhism, they have the same story or technique, but since I have started Buddhism for some years, so how about maybe Daoist practice? Let's go to there's one famous story about Lü Dongbin is the Yellow Millet Dream. So almost in the like 1/3 of this link. 黄粱一梦, very beautiful. So let's copy and paste here. Yellow Millet Dream. I just read it for you. Legend has it that one night when Lü was in Chang'an or Handan. Anyway, the Chang'an is the capital of the Tang Dynasty. Traditional name Xi-an and capital of several Chinese dynasties, ranging from 202 BCE to 907 CE. Okay, it's a city in the northwest China now. He dozed off as his yellow millet was cooking in a hotel. He dreamed that he took the imperial exam and excelled. That's a tradition when you try to be an official or become a good life. You took the imperial exam to become an officer in the government, and he excelled, and thus was awarded a prestigious office and soon promoted to the position of vice minister. He then married the daughter of a prosperous household and had a son and a daughter. He was promoted again and again and finally became prime minister. However, his success and luck attracted jealousy of others, and he was accused of crimes, and that caused him to lose his office. His wife then betrayed him. His children were killed by bandits, and he lost all his wealth. As he was dying on the street in the dream, he woke up. Life is like a dream, right? Although in a dream, 18 years has passed. The whole dream actually happened in the time it took his minute to cook, like maybe 20, 30 minutes. The character from his dream were actually played by Zhong Liquan. So Zhong Liquan is his teacher in order to make him realize that one should not put too much importance on the transient glory and success. Do you? Do you pay a lot of importance on transient glory and success? And as a result, Lü went with his teacher Zhong Liquan to discover and cultivate the Dao, the way. This dream is known as the dream of the yellow millet, 黄粱一梦, 黄粱美梦, and is described in a writing compiled Ma Zhiyuan of the Yuan dynasty. Anyway, that's a story about Lü Dongbin, one of the 8 immortals in Daoism. Very interesting, right? Yeah, I'm 53 now. The whole life, I realized, for the past 53 years, it's like a dream. It's so transient. It's just like yesterday. Like conscious die, you leave the body and the mind. I won't say conscious dies. The body and mind dies. So you, the pure consciousness, never die. That's a critical, how to say, understanding. You are not the body mind. You are the consciousness in which all the body minds are experienced. So that's a shift of identity of who you are. That's called awakening. You awakened from a dream. And there's why this shift of identity is so important, because if you identify that you are the body and the mind, you suffer. That's a sure thing. If you identify suffering is a sure thing. If you identify you are the body mind, it's the outcome of a wrong identity. So awakening means you disidentify you are the body mind. You identify you the pure consciousness. You are the pure observer. Like you can watch the whole world, you can experience the body, and you can look within and see or watch your thoughts, emotions, feelings. All is perceived by you, the pure consciousness. You are like a great mirror, reflecting everything outside and inside, within you. Nothing is outside of you. That's the shift of identity. That's called awakening. So consciousness never dies. Body and mind dies. Or in other words, let's say everything, including the body and mind, are born within the consciousness. Okay? So consciousness is not born. Consciousness never born. So it never dies. Does that make sense for you? Does that make sense for you? I repeat, consciousness never dies. Body mind dies. In deep sleep without a dream is a state that there's no objects, so there's no subject. Subject and object coexist. There's one thing beyond subjects and object, beyond observer and observed. That's a shift of identity. It's the understanding you experience. So all the awakening, no matter from which path you may, from Christianity, you may from Hinduism, uh, any path will lead to this understanding, and this understanding frees you. That's why that's all the roads leads to Rome, right? All the roads lead to Rome. If you're a scientist, if you're a doctor, if you're a cashier, if you're a farmer, no matter what you're doing, engineer, acupuncturist, or all the roads, all the life path of life will lead to this understanding, and you are freed. That's why I say awakening or coming to home or Rome in this metaphor is the ultimate purpose of everyone, of every sentient being, not only human beings, but also animals. Yes, samadhi. The epic of 8 limbs of yoga, samadhi. Samadhi is not death. Samadhi is a okay. As my as my realization. Believe it or not, you are in a samadhi right now. You just don't know. It's the most funny thing or interesting thing or tricky thing is this. You're already there. The place you're looking for is the place you're looking from. That's the most tricky and interesting part. It's so hard. I'm trying to explain it. You are conscious, right? That's why you can experience. So once we experienced from our five senses, the what you can see, hear, taste, smell, and touch, we got lost from the objects. That's the how to say, the moment we lose our true self. Once you can experience, we have a tendency that we are experienced. There's a split between object and subject. The subject I and object that is, everything else. I mean, what you can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell, right? And think, including your thoughts too. The Once you are conscious, you can experience things, and that's the moment of a mistake that you mistakenly identify you are the experienced, that you are the body, you're the mind, you're the family, you are the you're the culture, no, it's wrong. So that's the moment we are losing ourselves. That's the moment we suffer. So all the meditation is trying to come back, instead of looking outwardly. Now all your attention is with looking, how to say, or within. Now you're back to the pure observer. That's the moment of awakening too. It's so easy. It's so simple. Principle is so simple. I have a question about reincarnation karma. So when I take actions like good ones or bad ones, and supposedly I die, do I have to reincarnate again because the actions I did in the past life? That's a good one. So all the morality teaches us to do good things, to be good man, to be good lady, to be good, to avoid hurting, killing, damaging others or animals, right? Do I have to reincarnate? No, you don't need have to incarnate. Incarnation, I will say, is a is not complete word. Incarnation. I use a metaphor here. Okay, so it's like ocean and a wave. A wave is always in the ocean, right? And ocean manifests itself as wave. Incarnation means you incarnate from one wave to another wave, from one body mind to another body mind. No mind, no matter what waves you are, or in which form you are, which body and mind you're always in the ocean. You see, incarnation, a wave is not complete. It's a teaching. It's an incomplete teaching, but it teaches you to realize you're the ocean. The whole, no matter you're incarnated or not incarnated, you're in the ocean. Okay, that's the total picture. No matter you're walking, talking, sleeping, working, eating, You are in the ocean right now. You're in that ultimate truth right now. No matter you die or not die, or you will die or you are incarnated, you are in that ultimate truth. Yes, if you do not awaken to that totality, you're always incarnated to another form and to another form and to another life, to another life. But once you awaken to that totality, it doesn't matter incarnated or not incarnated, or incarnated from one form to another form. It doesn't matter anymore. You're always with God. So if you haven't reached this totality, yes, all your doings, actions, this life will carries you or lead you to another life. Cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. Let's not say the next life. Let's say next day, tomorrow, okay? We go to sleep tonight and wake up tomorrow morning. You will incarnate it. You will be incarnated. All what you're doing tonight or today or yesterday will be carried on to your tomorrow. Make sense? We are incarnated not from life to life. We are incarnated from moment to moment, from day to day, from month to month. All your thoughts right now are incarnated or recycled from yesterday, from 1 hour ago. Do you follow? Incarnation is not only to about lives. Incarnation always is also in the moment. Why I dress like this? Why I talking this way? All incarnated. Of course, we should take this incarnation as has a broader meaning. Recycled. It's the pattern. It's a pattern. Yes. The way you dress, the way you talk, it follows a pattern because it's a loop. All the awakening is trying to get out of this loop. Or in other words, you don't have to incarnate, you just see it happens. So what? Let incarnation happens. Let thoughts coming. Let the world changing. You just see what it is. You let it happen. Okay. You don't want control anymore. You totally surrender. And it's so beautiful if you really completely surrender. And once you truly, completely surrender, once you have this total picture, you will do good things naturally. You will naturally obey all kinds of regulations, laws. you can not only zoom out to that totality, you can also zoom in to all the details, to the your culture, your company, your relationships. So this totality includes every relationship. But the beauty of the life is that's the primary principle, but it allows you to play in your life as a role, as a dad, as a mom, as a daughter, as a son. It is so beautiful. We are so lucky. It allows you the freedom to enjoy your role. That means we tend to perceive our parallel universe as reincarnation because we mostly see time and choices as linear. Yes, our choices and decision making leads to different experience, right? It is true. So in every moment, we can have a choice. Let's say not in we make big decisions like get married, like finding a job, right? Have a baby, change your job. These big decisions, we do have a every decision making will change our route of life or path of life, right? But the thing is, no matter what decision you're making, no matter what, you are in that ultimate truth. That's the total picture I want you to be aware of. You're always in the love of God, no matter what decision you are making. It's like no matter what waves it becomes, a wave could be huge, like a hurricane, like a huge wave, 10 meters high, or very small ripple in the lake. No matter how it manifests, you're always in that totality. That's the realization. Wow, all your trying, all your desires, dreams, decision making, are within that thing. So you surrender. You just how to say you don't conflict with that ultimate truth anymore. You're in the flow. Let the life. You let life. How to say opening in front of you. You have no resistance at all. And once you see that, actually you can change or make a better decision to modify. That's the Daoist teaching, actually. You're always in the Dao. Non doing and doing becomes one. Beautiful. How is it possible that people are telling stories how they lived in the past life? I do believe they can they still memorize or remember their past lives. It's not so all the memories are not only in your brain. I will say that. So every space time is a disk. Okay, space time is like a hard disk, hard drives that can how to say store your actions and all the memories. Even now, the scientists, we if we can build up a wormhole that you can travel back to 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, and perceive what was happening at that time. I know it's crazy. It's like crazy now. Even science proves that if we can create a wormhole that see what was happening 100 years ago or even 1,000 years ago, that's kind of memory, right? Space and time is a hard drive. Everything is recorded. That's why people with specific powers can recall their past lives. Why not? Everything is possible. It's crazy. It's blow your mind miles away. What? Now for me, it's everything's possible. Our mind blocked the possibility. Only the mind is a hindrance to that possibility. Awakening also means you can transcend your senses. It's a portal to expand your senses. That's why people can hear more, see more, feel more. It's totally possible. Our heart, this pure heart. When I say heart, it's not the organ right here. It's not only the organ. It's your sense of who you are. It's it's unlimited. Anyway, your pure awareness now is unlimited. Tell me how big or how small your awareness is. Is that your awareness is 1 meter away from you, 10 meters away from you, or 1 kilometer away from you? Can I draw a line or circle that within this boundary is your awareness? Can I? No one can draw a line that within this boundary is your awareness, and with outside of this boundary is not your awareness. No one can draw. It means that your awareness is infinite big and infinite small. And if you identify your awareness or consciousness, you are infinite big and infinite small. Right at this moment. That's how beautiful you are. I see synchro numbers every day. Very good. Hello, Twin Flame Taro. Thanks for coming. I just attended meeting with Rupert Spira, really, and asked him some questions. He recommended me to get back to your what? He recommended me to get back to your teachings. Really? Yeah, Rupert Spira is a very good teacher. So I learned that the destination is the same, but I more resonate with the path you are talking us through. Oh, thank you. And thank you so much. Yeah. The place we are looking for is the place we are looking from. It's so beautiful. It's once it's so hard to speak it. You know, this absolute is so hard to describe. The Dao that can be spoken is not eternal Dao. Why? Every word I'm speaking is a dissection of silence. Make sense? Every word is a vibration. A vibration is a dissection of the silent field. But that's an incomplete teaching. Every sound or vibration arises from that silent field. So it's like the objects in the space is not isolated from space, is right in the space. Do you feel right now that the object, like this cup, is like the object, the cup is in the space, but it's separated from space? No, it is right here in the space. I can replace it with a cell phone or anything else. So space is eternal. Object is transient. You can apply this metaphor to everything else. The tree, the trees, the nature, the buildings, cars, people, dogs, cats, tables, cell phones are all transient in your presence. Only you are eternal. You, the pure awareness, is eternal. You are the eternal now, looking or projecting a transient world. And this transient world is not dead, is active, is dynamic. It's so beautiful. I don't know how to say it. You are projecting a world with tailor-made by yourself. It's tailor-made experience. So all the awakening is try to zoom out from the localized experience and to that unlocalized or total picture. And voila, you are freed. Freedom is always here now. It was, it is, and it will be. That's why I say the place you're looking for is the place you're looking from. It's always here now. It's so tricky and funny. It never lose you. You can never escape from this ultimate truth, no matter how suffered you are, or how happy you are, how sad you are. You're always within these two arms of God. That's the beauty. Oh my God. Ah. You open the door of heaven by yourself, by this understanding. You know, in Christianity, if we die, we go to heaven, and you lock the door of heaven, Saint Peter will open the door for you, right? Yes, it's a story. It says like that, but actually, you open the door. You are the Peter, Saint Peter, that open the door from inside. And voila, you realize heaven is here now. It's never far away from you. It's not even 1 meter away from you. It's not 1 millimeter away from you. You are it. And you cannot separate it. Our mind separate things. That's all. Our mind tells you that this is American, that is Russia. And there's a dual duality now. This is Afghanistan. This is Israel. Mind tells you that, but you're always in the ultimate truth that is undivided. You cannot divide it. That's the power of the spirit over mind, actually. Spirit can never, ever divide it by mind. It seems divided because you identify you're the mind. That's the only problem. Yeah, Rupert Spira has a direct approach, but I feel like my path is down. Okay, great. Yeah, Dao. Yes, Dao. The Taiji, right? The Taiji, the two fishes, two fish, right? Black and white fish. That the Dao creates one, your consciousness, and the one creates two, your mind and the body. And from there, you generate three. Two creates three, and the world is represented in front of you and within you. We're always in the Tao, unescapable. You cannot escape from Tao. That's how lucky you are, how precious you are. All the sufferings is self-made. All the sufferings is self-made, okay? Including is either self-made or connectively made. All the sufferings happens because we don't know who we are or who I am. So awakening is the solution to the end of suffering. And the end of suffering is the byproduct of awakening. Do you follow? It's not a direct product. The direct product of awakening is you're peaceful, you're happy, you're healthy, you're blissful, you're energized, you're luminous, you're wise, you're connected, you're playful, you're joyful, you're what I don't know how there's so many words can describe that status, okay? You're powerful, you're stable, you're I was so beautiful. Is that possible to have a private sessions with you? Yes. Why not? Definitely yes. Uh, let's say I'm awakened in this life, and when I reincarnate, I am 6 years old. Am I fully aware that I am awakened and I know how to live now, and or what was my intention to incarnate here? Your mind is playing tricks. Okay. No, but actually, let's look at this uh, tricky mind. I think when you are awakening to you can awaken to a level that let's call full awakening or fully enlightened. Yes, you can choose where to go. I mean, after death, choose not come back to the world or come back to the world. I mean, not only planet Earth. Okay, maybe you can choose to go somewhere our science does not understand yet. Say another planet with life. You can choose go there. You're totally free. You definitely, after that fully awakening, you definitely know how to live now. Or what was my intention to incarnate? So after awakening, gradually, your purpose of life will to is only to awaken others. Okay, the highest purpose of life is to awaken, and after your awakening, you try to help others awaken too. You still, work, sleep, eat, pee, poo as normal people, but underneath all that superficial level of life, you are connected to the depth of life, to the root of life. Then, how to say, mm, you can you can work better, you can love better, you can help better, because you're so connected now, because you're free, you're not expecting any action. I mean, you're not expecting any result or outcome of any reaction. You just do it in a total flow. You help, you love, you care, you work, you sleep, you eat naturally. You are totally in the flow. And if condition comes, you can awaken others when the other is ready. Actually, there's no other. There's no other. Everything is within you. You are all is you, and only you. This you is the ultimate you, is the true self, but manifested in Dong, in twin flame tarot, in different forms, names. So in Adam, sorry. So that we're all in this total ocean, but manifested in different waves. That's all. I'm here to wake you up that you're not a wave. You're not the body mind. You are total thing, total, that totality within this body mind. You're always there. You're always that ocean, ultimate. You never lose it. You cannot lose it. That's how precious we are, how lucky we are. I don't understand why incarnate. Okay, it's like energy. Energy can transform from form A to form B, and the energy never dies. Energy just transforms. Okay, the sunlight hits the earth, absorbed by a blade of grass, and transformed to kind of how to say material, combined with the minerals of the earth, water, and so on. Everything is reincarnated, or recycled from moment to moment. Actually, the food you're taking in is kind of energy, but digested by your digestive system into your blood, you know becomes energy. The transformation of energy is happening all the time. So that means everything is connected. And once you notice you will appreciate everything within you and with outside of you: the food, the water, the air, the sunlight, the earth, the relationships. How can you appreciate your relation, the negative or traumatic relationship? Yes, everything is trying to push you to this point of awakening. That's how lucky we are. I mean, I want to know why I would choose a life here only to have a bad experiences. Your mind tells you it's bad experience. In the sense of spirit, your pure consciousness, there's nothing bad. Everything, I mean, bad, good, or neutral, is try to help you understanding you are not body mind. You are not is happening. You are the pure observer that observes what is happening. It's like mirror and the reflections. You're not reflections, you are the mirror. And no reflections can damage the mirror. You're always perfect, complete. There's not ultimately there's nothing bad. Before the time people were born, everything is predetermined. Every choice, good or bad, or pre-programmed. And at the end of the game, there will be no good or bad choices, all doing the same. Yes, um, all the experience, good or bad, are helping you to awaken. But once you awaken, you'll choose to good things naturally. Okay, so you don't need regulations to tell you how to do. You don't need the rules or laws to tell you how to. You will follow. You will love. You will help. You can care naturally. It's not even you think you should be good. You just do it good naturally. It's like you won't punch yourself, right? Once you identify you're not body, you identify everything's you. You won't hit her or him or it. Even though you have a very strong habit of hurting people or get angry at someone, you have that second thought or sacred moment that you can pause and stop that habitual thinking patterns. That's where meditation kicks in. You need that moment of pure observation of your habit, no matter it's action, it's an emotion, it's a feeling, it's a fear, it's an anger, it's a depression, or whatever it is. You have that power of still it, pause, back to your true self, the mirror that is always complete, perfect. That's the moment you can change your path of way, the path of your life, and modify it to a better life, to a better solution, to a better relationship. That's the meaning of life. You're playing in this world. The whole world is your playground. And you play exactly within your family, within your relationship, with your mom, with your dad, with your sister, with your brother, with your partner, with your kids. You will enjoy the playing more and more. Trust me. Once you see that totality, everything is here to deepen your understanding of that playing or that, it's and the knowledge is infinite big. There's no button, there's no ceiling. If you can awaken, there's no ceiling, there's a top to limit you anymore. You're widely open to the infinity, and you may choose to experience different life consciously, to have different experience. It's all your play. That's the beauty. It's crazy. What? I know it's crazy. What are you talking about? everything is predetermined or pre-programmed only relatively. Okay. If you identify you're the pure awareness, nothing can program you. The reflections of the mirror in the mirror leaves no trace at all. Do you follow? No matter how strong it is, how heavy it is, or how weak it is, or how beautiful it is, no experience can leave a trace in you. That's the power. It's a powerful statement that you can say to your all your experiences, to your relationships, to your background, to your culture. You can say goodbye to them. Let's disidentify, right? But at the same time, you can embrace them all. There's no conflict, actually. You can embrace them all with that higher understanding. Everything is beautiful. I will say everything is beautifully predetermined. Everything is beautifully pre-programmed. Oh, any chance you can do videos with Nick? Yes, of course. It was like 4 years ago, maybe more. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, he's a handsome guy. Where, yeah, like Jesus. His look is like Jesus. Is tall, strong. Yeah, wise. So maybe we can back to that pure observation. Feel your body. Feel your breath. Feel the whole world. You're good. You're stable. You're calm. You're peaceful. You can let everything happen. Okay? Let everything happen outside of you and inside of you. The seemingly chaotic world, like Trump, in your understanding, is just a wave in that ocean, maybe very huge, huge waves. Elon Musk and Trump, very huge waves in that ocean, but they're just a wave. Okay. Deep down in the ocean, you are still. Once you can look that, all the things happening within you and inside of you and outside of you are just a superficial energy flow, like wave. And you are the entire ocean. Okay. You have that power and stability and strength to say, I am stable. I am. Say the word, I am. There's nothing follow. I am. I mean, I'm dad. No, I'm mom. No, there's no uh, object follow the am. I am. I am everything, and I'm not everything at the same time. Do you follow? That's the samadhi. And this I-AM-NESS consists of two parts: the dynamic, ever-changing world, including your body and mind, your thoughts, your feelings, and the nature and the society. The ever-changing dynamic world, that's one aspect, and the other, the never-changing, always still and complete, enlightened, luminous, perfect, and complete I, or being. I don't know how to say the feel. Okay, that's the samadhi. That's a total samadhi. I will say it's a grand samadhi. You welcome all. You don't resist anything at all, and you can take care of it with your love and care, and more importantly, your wisdom. Wisdom leads leads you. It is the wisdom that free you. Okay, it's your understanding of the nature of who you are and the world frees you, and you experience in this way too. First, understanding, and before that, maybe like the teaching or sharing like this. You heard, oh, I'm not a body, I'm not a mind, I'm this totality. I'm this totality within a limited body and mind. That's you should listen to this kind of teaching. I said, right? You first have to get close to this kind of teaching or sharing. Then, yes, maybe this Dong, Asian look, you know, not handsome boy or gentleman, he told that I'm not this body mind, and I'm the entire ocean in one job. Okay, maybe he's true. He's telling the truth. Then once you believe what I'm saying or any teacher saying, you try to understand it more and more through your practice. Yes, the more you practice, the more you're understanding, the more you realize the truth by yourself. It's not teaching from other teachers or sharer, other any videos anymore. It's your realization. That's the moment that you shine. It's like you become a star. How precious the sunlight is. Every life on the earth, you know, is because of the sunlight. Now you're not a moon. You become self-luminous. You're self-illuminating yourself like a star, and you can shine. My beautiful, beautiful friends, you are a star. You don't know yet. Once you recognize your inner strength, boom, this awakening is like a huge wave. All the saints, all the angels and archangels can feel it. Wow. It's like shockwave in the universe. And you are originally that. It's so beautiful. I don't, like I see the light of Shakyamuni Buddha. I see the light of Jesus. I can experience the light, the teaching 1,000 years ago. Why? Because they are telling the truth. They are telling the truth, and the truth never dies. And once you recognize the truth, it's like the truth can how to say, relay by you. It's like a sparkle can triggers another sparkle, and it's like we're shining to each other and help each other to shine more and more. And the universe likes to do that. Trust me, universe like likes to be to be awakened in form of you, in form of me, in form of anyone else. And the whole universe become luminous because of you. And you are born with that ability. We only need to recognize it. Again, Eckhart Tolle used a metaphor in his power of the power of now. The author of the power of now, Eckhart Tolle, said he used a metaphor that uh, in the street there's a beggar sitting on a pot and begging for money or food from strangers. And there's a after years of begging, there's one man or wise man stood in front of him and said, "Have you ever checked with what inside that pot or a box within on which you're sitting?" He said, "No." It's a metaphor, right? And he opened it. The beggar opened that box. It's full of gold. you know, he used this metaphor to tell us that everyone is begging or is searching for love or happiness outside. No, wrong direction. We should look within that treasure, infinite love, potentials, abilities, strengths, power that within you. Okay, I'm here to help you to find that because I found that. That's all. And you are born with that. That's why I say you cannot escape from God's love. You cannot escape from Buddha's nature. You are that already. Only thing is to recognize it, to recognize it. Wow. It's a powerful statement too. So glad to see you back. Yes, I'm back. It's like a Terminator, I will be back. Actually, you're always back. You're always at home. You're always you're always the true self. You're always back. You can never lose the true self. The mind play tricks with you. Oh, I want to do this. I'm a dad. I'm a mom. I'm an engineer. I'm a rich man. I'm a poor man. I'm a white. I'm black. No, your mind tells you. That's why we need bring the mind back to the true self now, please. Your presence is your essence. Everything else is secondary. Your awareness is primary, okay? I'm not saying everything else is not important. I'm saying it's secondary comparing to the primary true self. And from there, you understand there's no primary, there's no secondary, there's no object, there's no subject, there's no object. There's always one. You're always one. You're always non-dual. Are you interested in setting up a Zoom meeting with your followers? Yes. Yes. And that way we can, yeah, talk and see each other. That's a good idea. Thanks. I look forward to pursuing immortality with you all through divine Tao. Okay. I think it's that's info for me to maybe go further. You know, eventually, I need a physical place to share. I didn't realize this just I didn't have this kind of thought like a month ago, but now I want to have a place to share. I think this is more important now. Yeah, let's start from Zoom meeting first, and we can, yeah. Not only you see my this normal face, but I can see your beautiful face too. uh, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, my wife has a Zoom number, and yes, we can do it. Okay, I think that's all for today. I will try to arrange the room meeting, maybe not in the YouTube channel, but in the Zoom. That's better, I think. Just relax and laugh. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye. Uh, you can leave your emails if for everyone who interested in a Zoom meeting. I don't know. You leave. Just send me a message, your emails, that I can connect to all your emails. I don't know. I send a group emails to you guys, and we can make this Zoom meeting happen. Okay. Bye. Thank you.